Hey, what's up? Welcome to the channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about Jighead Minnow techniques and secret powder or scented powder, magic powder, whatever you want to call it. Hang around until the end. I'm going to add a full bait and setup description. There's been a lot of talk about powdered scent the last few years on the bass fishing scene, mainly because of some Elite Series wins by Japanese angler Taku Ito. So, like any other bass angler, it got the gears turning in my mind, and that usually results in experimentation. The nori shrimp powder is expensive and hard to get in the U.S., so I started experimenting with some kind of off-the-wall substitutes. I came to a few conclusions. One, you can use almost anything that smells edible. And two, regardless of what you use, it's going to come off after a few casts, so I only use it in tournaments on fish that look like they're going to be difficult to catch. In this instance, I'm using 6-Star pre-workout. It's like a powdered pre-workout, some kind of fruit punch flavor. I've used powdered Gatorade, ground up fish food, blueberry pancake mix. Wouldn't recommend that. Regardless of what it is, it seems to have a positive effect. I haven't ever found it to be a deterrent. But basically all I do is use Bang or Gulp or some kind of scent and spray it on the lure. Dip the lure in the bag with the powder on it and then lay it on the deck for it to dry a little while. The pre-workout will kind of crystallize if you leave it laying there for a while, and it'll help it stay on a little bit longer. Give it a try sometime. It might help you out, or it might just be kind of a pain in the ass, but I like to do it when things get tough. Moving along to the Jighead Minnow. When you're using your forward-facing sonar, there are a few things that'll serve as indicators as to how difficult the fish is going to be to catch. The higher in the water column is almost always going to result in a more active fish, and you're a lot more likely to catch that fish. This fish was pretty deep, so it was a little bit more difficult to get to strike, but it did eventually commit, and as you can see, it came in the boat. Taking a minute. The first fish in this clip, as you can see, is a bit deeper, and when I cast to the fish, it starts to go down. If you see a fish that's either going down or starts to go down, after you cast, you're probably going to be better off to just reel up and find another fish to cast at, because those fish typically won't bite. Whether it be because they're spooked, or if they swam up and ate a bait fish and went back down to the bottom, or they're zeroed in on actual live bait, which is going to be a lot more appealing than anything you have to offer. So just move along and find an easier target. There's always going to be plenty of fish to cast at. The fish on the screen in this clip, top right of the graph right there, are really high in the water column. So as you can see, they're very active, and I was able to catch one of the fish by just using a fast retrieve above them. Here's another look at that retrieve. This fish wasn't very active, so I had to use a slow retrieve to get it to strike, and eventually it did hit out close to the boat. Oh shit, that's a good one. I can't flip that one. For the bait, we've got a Rapala freeloader on a 1/4 ounce VMC screw lock head, same as the head on the swim bait. The rod is a Shimano Zodius, 6'9" medium action. It's got a 2500 series Shimano CI4 reel, 8-pound InvizX for the leader. Not sure what the braid is because it's been on there for a couple of years, but any medium action 6.6 to 7.2 rod's going to be fine for your Jighead Minnow. This one has a bigger hook, so I'm using a medium action. On the smaller hook baits like the Mooch Minnow, I use a medium light. But that's it for the setup. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe.